So, folks, up back to the 49 car. If you look at the 49 car on forward, those are all of our stock cars. They are part of the stock Enduro class. From the 29 on back, those are all the sport cars. It's the 29, the red number 6, the red 19, and the silver 18. That's Tyler Ellis, Jason Wolcott, Mike McIntyre, and Bobby Osmond. They are the sport class. 2 different races in one, 2 different winners. We're green. Ooh, not a good start for Walks.
Yeah, what's going on with that 52?
He's giving everyone a chance.
I guess, but at the expense of himself. Christian Roberts in the 1 car looking to lead lap number 1 here.
Roberts has been improving. Each time out, it's better and better.
And at this time, since the race is still early, I do want to give a shout out to Rodney Argo. He was the guy who last Saturday pounded the front straightaway wall. I'm sure he's watching right now. Get well soon, Rodney. We miss you out here.
Side by side for the Enduro Sport. The 19 of Wolcott, the 29 of Ellis in the middle of the pack. Doors slamming each other into turn number 1. And that'll give the lead over to Wolcott as they go 3 wide in front of them. Oh man, there's a whole lot of stuff happening at once. We're 3 wide in the Enduro stock.
There's a whole lot of stuff that just happens in these races.
They all made it. Battle for the lead in the Enduro stock.
That's 16 of Argo, the gray car, going to the inside of Roberts.
Salcedo?
What did I say?
Argo.
That guy.
You're giving Rodney Argo a lot of credit now.
Hey, yeah.
Go get him, Rodney.
Salcedo's going to try to win for Argo.
Yeah.
Salcedo, he was a fast man in qualifying earlier today. So, I guess not a surprise to see the fastest qualifier go to the front.
You see Osmond making a move to the inside, not to cut you off.
No, I was just going to mention the red 19 and the silver 18.
Ooh.
That is your sport class lead battle. We're watching them go through turns number 1 and 2.
Osmond's got the motor down the back straight away, but it seems like Wolcott has the advantages in the turns. Differences of the manufacturers.
This course has a lot more corner than they do straightaway. In fact, there's only one part of the track that's straight, and it's for 2 seconds. This part.
Slipping in the middle. That's Osmond. Trying to get around Wolcott.
Look at these 2 close in on the battle for second in the stock class.
Oh boy.
Show the speed difference.
So that's 3rd place, Christian Roberts in the number 1. He's going to be outside of a 3 wide as they battle for the lead in the Enduro Sport. Yeehaw.
So the battle within the battles. The 18 of Osmond has the lead in the sport class. He's going to go work to the inside of the 76 of Gardner in 2nd place of the stock class.
Ryder Gardner's got his hand out the window.
I think that's his cue to let the fast cars go. Front straightaway.
Ooh, that's Robert Rice.
So Robert Rice getting spun out.
Now Robert's cutting the course completely.
That's not technically what you're supposed to do.
It's not, and I'm wondering, is it because he's chasing after somebody?
We're going to find out.
Did someone send the Master of Mayhem to become the Master of Mayhem?
That's always fun when that happens.
Yeah. As long as you're not a limo driver, you should be okay.
See if I can do a replay if this field calms down enough to give you one.
I think now's your chance.
I can do it.
'Cause I want to see who we should be watching out for.
Okay. Well, I'll do it now, unless you tell me otherwise, but I'm going to do it. I'm jumping in front. Okay. I'm going to the front of the line here. Here's the replay. Front straightaway. And it looks like the black 29. Right there. And then I'll get you another angle up top. You'll see them coming down the front straightaway.
You got the hookup.
And an argument for real estate. 29 was there, but so the 7.
All right. They're working their way through traffic right now up front in the pack. Osmond has finally cleared himself to the lead. Wolcott is trying to chase him down. The 16 is the leader of the stock class. So right now, the Enduro Sport cars, the 18, the 19, the 6, they have all worked their way up to nearly the top 3 positions. And then the 29, well, he's in the Sport class because he helped Robert Rice spin it. That's brave.
You know, in these mixed classes, Jeffrey, we've talked about it before, and that was another good example. Sometimes it actually can affect your race when you're maybe trying to give room or maybe trying to just ignore the faster cars around you. I'm not saying anybody did anything wrong. Robert's going to not like the 29 of Ellis, and Ellis is not going to like what Robert did.
And, I mean, let's be clear here. I think to the second most prestigious mixed class race in the world, right? You know,
Enduros, yeah.
Yeah, no. The Enduros is first.
That's, okay.
I was going to reference like the 24-hour Daytona, 24-hour Le Mans.
You see it in there too.
That happens too. But even to see it in the prestige of Enduro racing at Irwindale Speedway it shows it can happen anywhere. We were given the
battle for second. You see there, it's getting crazy. As the 19 having a bit of a struggle with McIntyre's 6 of McIntyre is the one trying to get by.
How do you explain to somebody what?
Oh, Salcedo off the pace. Your leader is going to get passed potentially.
What
Out of
happened?
76 of turn 3.
Robbie South. So this is coming out of turn number 4 here now. The top 2 cars in Enduro stock. There they are.
So Salcedo looks like just stalled through the corner. He had a huge lead and no longer a huge lead.
Yeah, let's see it again. What happens now?
So the battle for second, but let's watch this one right here. Elizabeth's giving us, this is the lead battle in the stock class. Now this becomes the most important one. But yeah, it looks like the 16, a couple laps ago, just shot off in the corner. He got it refired, but he lost the entire lead difference, probably 2 or 3 seconds.
It's weird that the car shut off and then now it's running again.
Yeah.
Just fine. One would wonder, did he just slow down to have a good time?
I would hope so, but I don't think so.
The 49, Azalina, he's pulled his car off from the racetrack.
And even the chickens were excited in that fight.
They couldn't stand it. So Daniel Azalina is the one that is off the track.
Oh, and
battle
there's
for the lead.
It happens again, it looks like, or the 16 missed a corner. We're fender to fender for the lead.
Oh, running each other up the track.
Oh.
So there's a couple things that I'm going to have Elizabeth keep an eye on. First off, we're going to not lose this battle for now.
Yeah, this one's pretty
But
important.
I will say the 7 is closing in on the 29. So let's stay on this.
I think you should call that radio
I will.
style while Elizabeth watches the battle.
I will. The 29 right now has a gap of 1 car between himself and the 7 of Robert Rice. You see them go by the speed shot here.
And to go back to the lead battle is 76 now, looking like he's losing pace.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you think that the tires are giving up, or
No, they're
maybe
saving fuel.
they're trying to get to the end of the stage?
Salcedo's all over the rear bumper here. This race has completely knocked out our timing and scoring, by the way.
It did.
Like, I don't know what lap we're on. The scoreboard doesn't know what lap we're on. And
Well,
the battle for the lead.
Still side by side in the stock class. Here they come at the start-finish line. So these 2 cars, dark-colored cars, crossing the line.
Oh, trouble out of turn number 4. Saved it. Christian Roberts somehow kept it from being a wreck. Now we have that battle for the lead.
Here
We
we
also
go.
have the Enduro Sport that's going to be a battle for the lead here momentarily.
All right, well,
So what do you watch?
I think Elizabeth is on it right here. They're more side by side than the others.
That's true. But Mike McIntyre in the number 6 has caught the 18.
I'll go to the speed shot here.
Here is your battle for the Enduro Sport.
Now they're all in line, but not these 2.
Salcedo looking for the advantage. And it does not look like the 7 will catch the 29 before the end of this race, just so you know.
Oh, bit of a bumper tag at the start-finish line.
Oh boy. Now McIntyre all over the rear bumper. All right, Elizabeth, why don't we swing back to the start-finish line right now? Into turn number 1, the silver number 18, the red
Yep, you got it.
The silver car is your leader over the number 6. Osmond has one last corner to hold off. And out of turn number 4, Osmond takes the victory over McIntyre and Wolcott.
Now down into turn number 3 is the stock car battle.
Here they come, you see the gap, and it is Salcedo. Robbie Salcedo takes the victory in the Enduro stock. And now I'm gonna have Elizabeth do one last thing. Keep your camera on the orange number 7, just for a moment. Just do me a favor. The orange number 7 out of turn number 2 is Robert Rice. And right now, he's behaving. We got the winners arguing, actually, the 76 and 16.
Do you think they're arguing or they're celebrating? Elizabeth, right there.
I think they should be given high fives. And
that was a great race.
Because it was a great race. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Ryder was yelling into his window, "Good job!"
Yeah.
And Salcedo's like, oh, he's yelling at me.
But we're going to drum it up as media as the great debate.
Yeah. Well, folks, did you enjoy the Enduros out there?
That was a fun battle there. We had multiple battles to deal with. 2
great battles for the lead. And it's Salcedo and Bobby Osmond, Tim.
They know how to set up a picture. Look at that.
Yep.
Beaut.
Here he is, picking up the win in the sport division tonight. Bobby Osmond. Oh, Osmond, man, picking up the win. Oh, dude, the people's champ. Bobby Osmond. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks, Tim. First, I got to thank my Lord and Savior, and best wishes out to Trump. My family is very important. Jackson, Deb, Rudy, Mom, and Dad. I have Everlast on board. I have DeLong on board, JDM, Rugged Radio, Lee's Batteries, Action Radio, Tucker Tire, and LKQ. Thank you, guys.
And look at that. Pacific HVAC and Sharpie. We'll take that.
Oh, yeah, Pacific. Ron at Pacific, I appreciate you coming on board last race. I had to use a Sharpie because he didn't have any stickers, but thank you, Ron, if you're here. Appreciate it. Thanks to all you guys for coming out. Congratulations. Robbie.
All right, the people's champ, Bobby Osmond.